In this session, we are going to learn about software development life cycle, that is SDLC. We are going to learn what is SDLC, different stages of SDLC, different types of SDLC models, and example of SDLC. Let us see one by one. What is SDLC? Software development life cycle is a step-by-step process used by software industry to design, develop, and test the product to deliver a quality software to the customers. It also called application development life cycle. This SDLC is a process that defines the various stages are involved in the development of a software for high quality of a product. SDLC covers the complete life cycle of a software. The end goal of SDLC is delivering a product. Next, we'll see what stages are involved in the SDLC. There are 6 phases of software development lifecycle. First thing, analysis, and next design, development, fourth testing, fifth deployment, and sixth maintenance. In first phase, requirement gathering analysis phase, the business analyst will comes into account and collects all the information from the stakeholders. And these requirements are written in the form of a document like a business requirement document or software requirement specification document. These requirements are given to the product owner, and the product owner will prioritize the requirements and distribute it to the development team. The development team consists of testers, designers, and developers. If they have any clarifications in the requirements, they'll discuss each other. And they also discuss about how much cost it will take and how much time it will take to complete a project and how many resources are required to develop a software. These all the things are discussed in requirement analysis phase. Next, design phase. In this design phase, the designers comes into account and they start designing the structural view of an application. The structural view of an application is helpful for the developer to develop a software. Here, the designers will also prepare the HLD and LLD documents. What is HLD and what is LLD? HLD is a high-level design document and LLD is a low-level design document. High-level design document is a structural view of an application, that is look and feel of an application. LLD is a detailed description of a feature. That means for example, if you're constructing a house, the blueprint of a house or structure of the house is a HLD, and the internal structure of the house, that means how many rooms and how many ventilators, how many doors, these all the things comes under low level design document. After design phase, the development phase exists. In this development phase, the developers will analyze the HLD and LLD documents. After analyzing, they start writing the code. This is the large phase of SDLC. This is very important phase. Once they develop the code, they deploy to the testing team. And the testing team will start all kind of testings like software testing life cycle and bug life cycle and defect report, etc. When they are confident about the product, they deliver to the customers, that is deployment. In this deployment phase, the customers along with the testers will do testing, whether it meets the customer requirements or not. Here, user acceptance testing comes into account. Once UAT is done, then it goes to the maintenance phase. In this maintenance phase, the company will take care about the delivered product because there is a service level agreement between the customer and the company. If the service level agreement is valid, the customer using the product, while using, if they find any issues, they report to the engineering team. The engineering team will report to the development team, and the development team have again fix the bug, and after fixing the bug, they deliver it to the testing team. The testing team have to retest the product and deliver it to the customers. If the service level agreement is expired, that means invalid, the customers have to fix the issue at their own cost. These all are the 6 phases of SDLC. And next, types of SDLC models. Waterfall model, spiral model, V-shaped model, agile model. Let's see these SDLC models briefly in the next session. I'll explain this in the next session. Next, let us see a real example for understanding the SDLC. Here, I'm running a baking business. The customer asked me to prepare a black forest cake for his birthday, kid's birthday. Then here, the business analyst will comes into account and collects all the information from the customers, and the customers gives all kind of requirements like what kind of cake he does and how many people are going to attend the party according to the people who are attending, and how much quantity is needed is to be decided. So all these requirements and design of the cake, like the cake should be in circular or rectangular or triangular, these all the requirements are collected by the business analyst. And then here the business analyst and the project manager will analyze the details of the cake. And then here the designer comes into accounts. What the designer will do, the designers check the ingredients and also check cake baking tray and the oven is working fine or not, and also prepares the design overlook of the cake. And from the designers will, after designing that, they give it to the developers. The developer starts baking a cake with all ingredients which are available and deliver it to the testers. And the testers have to test the quality of the product and check it meets the customer requirements or not. And they deliver it to the customers. Here the outcome of the cake, that is Black Forest cake. It is delivered to the customers. Here the client feels happy, and that means the client is satisfied. After delivering, if you have any issues to be addressed, and then they will get back to us. This is the real example of SDLC. Hope you understand. See you in the next session.